this announcement for all the faint-hearted. You might want to dip before the jerks get started. If you like frank conversation, then pull up a seat. If you like the unexpected, then you're in for a treat. But you're not a captive, there's no ransom to pay. You can just hit the X if you don't want to play. Don't like what we do, then you can hit the X. Don't like what we say, you can hit the X. Don't want to join the crew, you can hit the X. You don't have to stay, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation, you can hit the X. This is not a hostage situation. Situation. This is not a hostage situation.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.
Can they hear
happy
us?
Sunday.
Hey everyone, happy birthday to Archangel.
We love her. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Happy birthday, Archangel.
Welcome in, Deets, Popcorn, Bubblegum, OG London Girl. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. We just decided to come on here and BS a little bit with y'all because I got bored. My family went to ski, so I'm just stuck here alone.
If I get bored, I'll go to sleep. So
Here comes the soup.
Soup.
Troublemaker.
I thought we were not going till 4, and then I get a notification.
Yeah.
The notifications are getting to the jerks. That's the way we get a hold of you these days.
Pearl didn't know we were going to go live at all. She was like, I just got my 30-minute notice.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Michelle.
I was just over at Joneson, as in hers. She's wrapping up. And then I get a notification we're live. I'm like, it's not 4 o'clock.
I said in an hour.
Oh, well.
Our hour's different than our
Yeah.
hour. I guess.
It is.
Over
That
here
TC
on
hour
the East
takes a
Coast.
little longer than the rest of us.
There's Deets. I just saw Deets.
Hi, cracking asses.
Oh my God, it's cracking it. There's Pearl.
I miss you, cracking asses. Hi,
Connected. There we
Earth.
go.
TJ isn't going to be able to cook it today. She has company
Hi,
called
Pearl.
the She Has to Cook. Hey,
But
Pearl.
here we are. We just thought we'd go live today. We never go live on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I was deep in the guts of Canva, and suddenly a 30-second notification popped up bottom right
Me too.
on my screen saying, yeah, the jerks are going live in 30 minutes. I was like, are we?
I just got it, Pearl. I just got it.
This is what happens when I'm bored on a Sunday, Pearl.
What I love about this is no one has a clue what we're going to do, so things could get wild. I love the unpredictability. Give it to me.
And when Pearl says no one, she means us. We don't know what the hell we're doing today.
Well, I've set a goal. And if we reach the goal, I am going to show everyone what a pigeon looks like ready to cam up.
Stop.
Oh God, you've been having fun.
Is that the thing that you posted in the
Yep.
Discord? Yeah, well worth it. Well worth it. I would just like to wish Outlaw a very happy 70th birthday.
Oh,
I am working very hard on the gift that I promised you, but unfortunately for you, but probably fortunately for me in the long term, I decided to try and learn a new technique, which will be worth it. But of course, everything's a fucking learning curve. Pardon my language. But yes, happy birthday, Archangel.
Thank you, Six Up and Archangel.
It's good to see you, Six, as well. Six has been under the weather, something chronic. So I'm glad to see her up and about again.
And not the kind of chronic that she likes.
No.
Eliza, I just saw Tia.
I did too.
Did Tia ever see what you made her?
Driving Miss Tia, that was brilliant.
It was.
I don't know. I emailed it to her.
Did
If she
you
hasn't
see it, Miss
seen
Tia?
she should check her email.
Check your email, Tia.
Of
This was
course,
so
more
cute.
paranoid sides of YouTube have this theory that while Six has been ill and looking after a also sick puppy,
Oh,
in fact, she's really been peeking in Ziggy's windows and phoning Dollar General.
yes.
The DJ.
While we're talking about chronic, for the love of God, change up your mix, girl. The paranoia is getting too big.
Did you see what Deet sent? $1.99. My earrings are stunning. Thanks, Pearl.
Honestly, that she is a piece of work. Coming in here, flaunting the earrings that Jones stole from my house and sent to her as a Christmas gift. All right, before this rumour goes any further, let me stomp on it. Joneson is getting blamed for everything. I've lost an earring, fortunately not one of my diamond ones, but one that I was quite particular to. I woke up and there was only one earring. You've been there, girls, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
And so I went in and I said, I've lost an earring and I know that while I was asleep, Jonesy snuck into my house and ripped it from my ear, and I want to know why this community isn't doing anything about it. And then Deets came in with, that explains the lovely birthday, the lovely Christmas gift that I got. He's making it sound as if Jonesy stolen my earrings and gifted them to Deets. So we just thought, well, Jonesy's been blamed for everything. Hell, might as well go all in. And as I said to Jonesy, we know that the legal standard in this section of the community is just vibes, and I feel that Jonesy definitely did that, and so that's good enough for me.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to change Jerk's Fault 2024 to Jones's Fault 2025.
2025. It can be her turn for a while.
It needs
be her
yeah.
turn.
Do y'all want me to show everyone what I made for Miss Tia?
Oh yes,
Yes.
please.
Is it
All
resin? Oh, sorry.
Is it
No, it's
resin?
not resin.
It's so cute.
I love it. Driving Miss Tia.
She had,
I love that you gave her a chauffeur. I'm dying.
well, she had done a live and said that she had to go to the doctor and her driver didn't show up, so she was having to drive herself. And you know, I don't know. She got spotted somewhere, so her driver must have shown up.
Now we know who Miss Tia is.
Paparazzi got her. Yep. Anyway,
Can I just say I'm very impressed by the dog's road etiquette, the way that he's checking over his shoulder to make sure that he's not pulling into oncoming traffic. Very
that
impressed.
is precious cargo.
Well, it looks like Tia's tapping him on the shoulder like she's a backseat driver.
It looks like she's going to ask him a question about these YouTube streets.
You know that Miss Tia always has questions.
So
She's
what
like,
did you
take a
think?
left on this YouTube street. Trust me.
We love you, Six Up. We're thinking about you for sure. I know it's a hard time.
I'm really sorry to hear that. And that, I tell you, that pup is loved. So loved. I mean, I know everybody loves it. Well, most normal people. There are a few on here who are constantly shouting at their dogs. But most people love their pups. And Six Up and JBT especially love those dogs.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be a really tough day tomorrow.
Yeah, it will. And for a little while to come, too. Of course you do, Miss Tia. I have lots of questions, too, so I get it. I get it. Why do we have these pigeons flocking around back here?
Why
Did you
not?
see the thumbnail?
It's making me feel like I'm on a day trip to London. So when you go to London, if you go to Trafalgar Square, it's renowned for the pigeons, which is, of course, why one of the reasons why Susan has that pigeon backdrop. It's not all about Perp. It is actually the centre of London,
It
notorious
is.
for pigeons, and it's not feeding the pigeons now. It used to be a thing that you could buy pigeon feed, and then they realised that the pigeon poop was wrecking the historic buildings around Trafalgar Square. So they started saying, please
Right.
don't feed the pigeons.
Yeah, no
It's
more.
And I too say, please don't feed the pigeons.
Yes.
You don't want to know the answers anymore. I don't believe that, Deets. Now, I know you. You're too inquisitive, and you'll be back to wanting to know some answers.
I mean, I don't even want to be honest about this at all, but I'm excited about the pigeon now because things have come full circle. And
It is.
Frank was on panel and Karen was on panel, and I'm just rubbing my grubby little hands together, waiting for Heidi. Here we come, guys. It's the golden era again.
It is.
It has come full
2023
circle.
all over again.
I feel like in a Dallas reference, I feel like I woke up in the shower to discover that the past year hadn't happened. The Bobby Ewing of it all was quite something.
That's true, Deets. This sector is too insane.
It is. There's been a whole lot of crazy doxing going on. Shit's been wild around here lately.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the pigeon. That's how messed up 2025 is going to be.
They're over there. Does so-and-so have cancer or not? Well, this person and that person I knew had it and blah, blah, blah. And just circling the drain again.
And Karen telling the story again.
Yes.
Frank is so mad. Nobody believes that he had a baby.
I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. It's not happening.
I'll be honest. I would find it more believable if Frank said he'd had the baby. So
You're just going to have to get mad. I don't believe it. It's weird.
I don't. It's true. Are they sharing a pet monkey with who? Justin. They got a little monkey named Pearl too.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I forget the monkey's name is Pearl. Pearl, I told her that one day and she was like, what? Not the whole name. I'm like, no, just Pearl.
That's all right. I thought it was the whole name. It was clear. Because I can't, I'm sorry for those of you who love the little hairy creatures, but I can't stand monkeys at all.
I don't like it.
And especially because I once watched a documentary seeing the way that they treat the offspring of each other, the way they sing them about. Oh, my life.
They're bullies. God, I'm good. I'm not a big monkey fan either. And they're loud. Well, they're always screaming.
Yeah, and also I really do not want a close-up of your prolapsed anus, regardless of what species you are. Thank you very much.
I'm like, so they took pictures of her butt, and y'all are shocked that they're not cute? What the hell are you thinking?
Well, you know what I did discover last night, though? Re-listening to all that nonsense from whatever year it was. Wee Frosty got up there. And then, like in our last live, didn't Wee Frosty talk about rubber bands and whatnot? And I figured out Wee Frosty was a butthole expert. And I never realized that.
Wait a minute. Wee Frosty went up where?
And they've apparently purpose replaying an old Matthew live where Tabby was talking about the cancer diagnosis, and we went up on panel. Because obviously, I mean, medical, the whole medical sector is her life experience.
It is, yeah.
She has 2 degrees. You know, she's a
and one of them
qualified
is in
nurse.
buttholes, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, she, apparently on her way up the ladder, one of the rungs was butthole grape ringing with a little sort of contraption to put rubber bands on them until they die off. So,
what happened here?
I've heard that you get rid of goat's balls that way. I lived in Amish country. I've seen and heard some things.
Well, you're a white, so you would know.
They castrate pigs, don't they? Sort of rubber band thing.
They do. They do with the bulls too.
But butthole enthusiast.
Look, I tell you, if you say the B word one more time, we're going to have Granny flying in here.
And we'll lose Deets. She's probably already shut her laptop.
She's like, oh my God, they said.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Deets is sensitive to butthole talk.
She was so funny, though. She did crack me up that time Granny mentioned buttholes again. And Deet said, "Oh God, do you not the buttholes?"
But what do you make of
Method.
the what do you make of the latest conspiracy theory that apparently people are stopping Ziggy shopping in the Dollar
Oh
General?
my
They're going to
gosh.
starve her child
Yes.
What?
because there's
You're
no other shop anywhere other than the Dollar General. Apparently, Dollar General have got sick and tired, or customers have got sick and tired of the fact that she goes in there every single night filming while she's shopping. And they asked her that she doesn't film on the premises.
I didn't
And
know
they said
that.
somebody complained. So, of course, it couldn't possibly be a generic excuse by the management. It couldn't possibly be somebody else who also shops at the same time who is sick of seeing Ziggy filming in there. It had to be some troublemaker from YouTube.
You're kidding me. I
100%.
missed this. I did
100%.
not know this happened.
Oh yeah. It
She's
She's
happened.
outraged. She's going to take it. She's going to take it to the top.
You're
Call her corporate.
Is she calling the home office?
Stop it, lady. You can't just go into all the public places, and especially that one that you go to. What, she go every night almost
Yeah.
Yeah. The other
filming?
night she said she was walking in a blizzard, but it wasn't even snowing. I'm just like, I'm like, our blizzards are very different here than yours.
I assumed that she was wearing 2 dairy desserts on her feet.
Oh my God. Why can she not understand that that's annoying to people? It's got nothing to do with YouTube.
Yeah, but that's a nice dry bag for her for somebody to buy her damn dinner. I mean, she has to do it.
Yeah. And
My
now what's she
favourite was
gonna
her
do for
saying
content?
that she said to them, lots of people film vlogs in stores. Yes, they do. But they go in and they go, here's the new range from Dollar General. Let's see what they've got in the
Yeah.
Halloween section. And they show all the different items. It's publicity for the store. You going in and humming and hawing over whether you're going to get potatoes or noodles is not a big selling point for them.
No.
Or
No,
you think
that's
you
not.
should spending 20 minutes in front of something while you wait for someone to send a cash out.
Yeah, that's loitering, maybe. It's how they're looking at it. Like at this
Right.
point, you're loitering.
They're probably just waiting for Fred to steal some more gloves.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's not like she's doing any favors for this store or doing a haul or, this store carries this item. It's like Pearl said, potatoes or noodles, and anybody got some money they can send my way. That's it.
Yes, according to Ziggy, she set a trend. People going and sort of shopping their evening meal and showing them cooking it and images of it, as if Instagram wasn't built on the basis of people photographing their lunch.
Oh my God, right? Lord, poor old Ziggy. Ziggy's mad, always mad. Yes.
Not to mention her cooking makes their merchandise look really bad.
YouTube has gotten ridiculous. Karma's a bitch. It has. It's gotten, I don't know. Well, Joneson was talking about it over there. It's just not fun anymore for some. And I try to always bring it back to the laughter. I try to find the funny in everything. I guess that's my coping mechanism. I ain't crying over these people. Oh, Lord.
Yes, as Six mentions, allegedly coming soon, Ziggy will making Ziggy ashtrays. I don't know whether they will have a name in there or her image so that you can stub your cigarette out on her face. I don't know.
I think
that
all
could be
these
a big
mods that
seller.
stick up for her so hard should order one. That way when they piss her off and she sends their addresses out to the world, I can laugh the way they laughed at us.
Yes, you really should. All of you should send your addresses to Ziggy. She's rock solid on customer confidentiality.
Rock solid. That's
Look
like
at
rock.
New Jersey Robin said, "Good job, we. Yes, rubber bands are a real thing. I will have to watch her teaching." Laugh out loud. Oh God, I missed all of that last night. I watched a little bit.
I tell you what was truly astonishing, though. I did watch most of that live. Well, listen to it while I was doing the things I said I've been deep in the guts of Canva. Was that Six Up was not blamed for phoning the Dollar General. It was PG or one of PG's minions.
Oh my God, the fact that we weren't blamed, and especially Six Up wasn't blamed, is new. That's new.
That
I
is
heard it.
new.
I heard it was Blanca Torres.
Hey, Amanda. Yeah, that Blanca. You got to watch her.
She's a troublemaker.
But then again, I feel like that was part of the grift, though. To talk about PG being responsible or one of PG's minions is to remind everybody watching the crowdfunding for a private investigator. So if you'd like to send your cash apps.
God, that's so weird. Crowdfunding to be a private or to find a private investigator. To find one? To find
She's
out.
got one.
She's got one in mind.
Oh my God.
And we're meant to believe that when she went down to the garage to get her soda, that there was a card for a private investigator just there on the desk. It was a sign from God.
Did you see where she asked AI again who Prayer Garden was and somehow got polygamy out of this whole thing? Yeah.
But
right.
that
AI
is,
is not infallible.
Said, you know?
No, but ChatGPT knows who we are, and especially you, Miss Pearl DeVere, just saying.
I knew that polygamy had something to do with this. Are you okay? No, don't answer. You're not. Who is NC? Can I say QB?
Natasha Cooper.
Oh, I've heard about her. I don't know her, but Lord, that lady's name.
She has a recliner, from what I understand.
Her and Zig in them damn recliners.
She
shaped like boxes.
have recliners.
Hey, little devil. I've heard about her. I have heard about her. I did not know her.
Yeah, she doesn't have a good reputation.
No.
Well, I heard she's back. I saw a clip of her where she came back after New Year's, and she was talking about when Granny was watching, or when Granny's watching, sent her daughter in to act like a missing child in her chat.
But I heard that it wasn't true.
Is that not true? Because I heard Granny saying that she did it in the clip.
I don't know. These people are weird.
I mean,
I don't trust anything anymore. My
sick.
only knowledge of Natasha Cooper is purely from the Ziggy reference. People saying, "Oh, Ziggy, yeah, and she's Natasha Cooper 2.0."
Right.
So
yeah,
that's my reference point. That and the recliner.
That's my only frame of reference. Yes, is that everybody used to say that Ziggy reminded them of Natasha Cooper. I was like, "Who is this Natasha Cooper?" And I would hear voices mention her a lot. Voice for the voiceless, whatever. She always mentioned her because I hated the way she said keep her.
Her and Ziggy have something in common too.
Yes, an inability to use a scrub daddy.
Right.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're stoves. Ugh.
I get it now.
Camera. Ugh.
But what I understand is Natasha Cooper is not allowed back, but we've seen that before. Her daughter went in and trolled. Oh, okay. The daughter didn't just troll as a missing child. I think that's what is her. Wait a minute. The daughter just didn't troll a missing child.
No, so the missing
daughter
child bit
just
is the
didn't
thing that's
troll
questioned.
as a missing child.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
She wasn't trolling and saying she was a missing child.
Thank you, Deets.
I need to just submerge myself in all of this, the backstory from a lot of this stuff, because there are a handful of creators that we're just now kind of getting to know. And there's a whole bunch of shit that we don't know about them. We got to get a hold of and do a history lesson.
Oh, God.
All the days.
Yep.
So she also asked for money too. That's another thing that she has in common with Ziggy. Recliner and needing funds for everything.
Why do people come here wanting everybody to pay for their shit?
I don't know. It's weird.
Do y'all not get sick of that?
Yeah,
Here's another thing I need.
obviously these people do because they're here and not there.
Well, I'm speaking in general.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't get it. Another one. Oh, I need money. Oh, I need this. Well, you're old enough to where your wants won't hurt you either.
Yeah, you sure ruffled some feathers with Mrs. T the other day.
Good. Stay ruffled.
Mhm.
That's what I heard, Lindsay Lee. I heard Natasha was a whole ass shit show, and I'm really hoping that she's coming back because we need something new.
That sounds like some of that need a dollar type of lady.
Right?
Anita
Don't
got
say
so few
her name
dollars she
too
can't
many
even
times
pay
either.
her internet bill to come on anymore.
Yeah. Lindsay. Oh, yeah, she was. It was fantastic. Oh, I don't know whose name. I've said so many, Bugsy. Hey, Grandma Sherry.
Did she, Deets? I don't know. Is that where Ziggy started? No wonder.
That would make sense.
She's
That would
like,
make a
I
lot
gotta
of
get me a
sense.
recliner.
She's like, let me set up for a YouTube channel. First off, I need a recliner.
I
Yeah,
need a
she
spare
learned at the
secretary button.
footstool of the recliner queen.
I've heard that name before too. Critical K. Is she still around?
Well, she got sued, right? She was the one with the lawsuit.
I don't
I
know.
think this was all before my time.
Well, Six knows. She started on Critical K.
Yes,
I have to say,
exactly.
nowadays, if you say the creator with the lawsuit, pretty much you could throw a dart into a crowd and get one.
Right?
Well, recently you could do that.
They're all suing each other. It's crazy. Yeah, I've never seen it. You're being sued. Yes, she got sued, Karma said. Hey, Pixie. Good to see you, hon.
Hey, little devil.
Yeah, that's so true. You could just throw a dart and hit one nowadays. The one that everyone knows about is, of course, the bee and her lawsuit. God, we all had to hear about that.
2 years.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, Archangel. See, some of these people got the history.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Lee
goodness.
said she got sued by a victim's family, though. The mom, not another YouTuber.
Wow.
Ooh, that's close.
That hurts.
That
Yeah.
that's what needs to happen, I think, a little more often. I hate to say it, but
Yeah. She was selling used makeup. That's awful. That's right.
Somebody else was doing
That
that.
is Ziggy's carbon copy. Oh my God.
oh my.
Did she also sell catskin shoes?
Wow. Oh, thank you, 6up. Well,
Oh.
I'll just leave it alone.
Let's fight over it, Soup.
I know, right? Let's just fight over this.
Nobody cares about a fancy pigeon.
I thought
Nobody
the
wants to
lawsuit
see a
was
dressed up
over.
pigeon.
I don't know if it's over. She was reading something, the bee was, about the lawsuit. She gave an acceptance speech and everything. She thanked her mother, everybody. Thank you all. And then I kind of clicked out from there.
Grain stuff.
What?
I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not.
I'm not reading that. I got clipped reading something else, and I haven't recovered yet.
Hey, little devil. I saw you ask a question in somebody's chat the other night. And I don't speak in this chat, but I wanted to answer you so bad because nobody else did. You asked, no, was it you or the other little devil? See, now I got confused about who asked it. Anyway, somebody asked if Lady Justice and Elsie were the same person. No, they are not. Elsie was somebody else who faked her death and resurrected on YouTube.
Are
And
you
then
serious?
She was the Boots and Pop-Tarts. I know you've heard this story.
The what?
Boots and Pop-Tarts.
Boots and Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, she scammed for hooker boots and Pop-Tarts.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Hell far.
I got hooker boots. I didn't scam for them. They were a gift.
How in the hell do you think to scam for boots and Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, they're kind of, those are different ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Yeah. Wow. So, which one of them faked their death and
Elsie faked her death and came back. Yeah.
It got you blocked, Earth? Telling somebody to go to bed got you blocked? Well, they're very sensitive. Wow.
Earth, I had so much fun in your live the other day while I was cooking. I was cracking up.
Yeah, you're the one that came in with the Mrs. T as a masturbator.
She is.
It was so funny. Yes, she is. And then somebody told her, you know, that it wasn't the jerks that said that. It was Purple. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to blame them anyway.
Fuck the jerks. They did it.
Yeah, the jerks' fault. Let's keep that going, you big dummy.
Well, we'll just push her on over to Joneson now because 2025 is Joneson's year. Leave us alone.
Yeah. So go blame Joneson.
Yeah, if you just get to pick anyone to blame, it should be.
That's what we're
turn.
doing now. And I guess that's
Yeah.
what we're doing now.
Apparently.
You just blame
Better remember
anybody.
that.
You
And
spin
next
the
time
wheel.
somebody
and land.
blames us, I'm gonna be like, no. It's 2025. It's Johnson's fault.
We're going to hand that torch to Joneson.
She won't mind.
No. I asked her. She said it's cool. So it's cool.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
So
I'll
we're
be-
halfway to the goal.
I'll be right back.
Halfway there. 5 more. And we get to see what a pigeon looks like when
I'm
they get
telling
ready
you.
to cam up.
This pigeon
Worth
is
it.
very fancy when it cams up. Very fancy.
Yep. Hair straightened, all of it.
Eliza, when you said that somebody had clipped something that you said, was it this?
Ask me about
Pearl?
my butthole respectfully. Ask me about my butthole respectfully. Ask me about my butthole respectfully.
Yes, Pearl, it was that.
Well, here's a new channel just popped up in our chat. So there's that. Who is putting out the best fucking songs on the internet right now.
Now, looky here. That Lenny song took me out.
It's so good. And then the one that was put out about the Queen of, what was it? The Queen of Deceit? Queen of Also pretty good. I'm just saying. Oh, fancy sweetheart. Thank you. See, she wants to see a fancy pigeon.
But yeah, the Lenny one was a good one. I didn't comment. I just left it alone. Went and looked and I saw Lenny. And I laughed. Oh, God.
We're just 2 away.
Lenny is too healed for your
way.
shit, y'all. Just back up.
Yeah, back up. She's too healed for this, okay? She's got a quote coming. Pinterest is lined up. It could be any. She's throwing quotes at people.
I heard Lenny wanted receipts for saying that Levitt hacked her. She said that she's never said that. Just so happens. I
found it.
pulled a receipt out of my little bag of tricks. I got something coming up for you, Lenny. Get ready.
Yeah. Just
Oh, there's so
Stay
many
tuned.
receipts.
Yes, funnily enough, this time last year, there were quite a few interesting quotes floating around.
mm-hmm.
Straight out of my file cabinet.
Well, thank you, little devil.
Thank you, little dove.
We just hit the goal.
Hey, tits. Thank you,
Lindsay.
sweetheart.
Oh,
We
God.
just hit the goal. So y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
You want me to start talking?
Well,
She could
we
cut you
can,
off.
but we'll still hear you. Oh, well, no. It'll
Yeah,
probably
this
cut
one's
you
a
out.
picture. There's no audio.
No, there is it's a silent video.
Ask me about my butthole respectfully. He's thrown that.
That took me out. I had to mute.
I'm going to.
I hate you guys.
Our friends are the best.
Oh God, I'm back. I'm gonna start talking, so Eliza will find this clip, y'all. When you hear me get oh.
Oh, look at her. She got all pretty. I'm ready for my close-up.
What kind of bird is this?
That's a pigeon dressed up, ready to cam up.
That's a
to go
cam
on
up
panel,
pigeon. Didn't you know?
like for Christmas or New
That's
Year's
the
or
Boy
something.
George of pigeons.
Boy, George of pigeons.
It is, girl.
Karma chameleon, baby.
Grain missed it. Damn it.
All
We'll
right,
show it again.
I'll do it again. All dressed up, ready to go on camera.
That pigeon is headed to the club.
It really is. It is getting out its ladder. Someone play Free
Yeah,
Bird one more
look at
time.
her walk, though.
Is that one in the back of the
It's not
wonky
used to
eyelash?
walking in high heels, it's all walking.
Free
all awkward.
Bird. Woohoo!
Free bird stop.
I'm as free as a bird. God almighty. I just got what I said. Free bird.
There's lots of jokes that could be made here. Free bird, bird flu, all kinds of shit.
Okay, Grain, but I couldn't help it when I was working on, stuff for today, and I was getting this pigeon backdrop and stuff. I saw that and I was like, oh my God, that reminds me of. And so
Oh,
it's
God.
our pigeon, okay?
Do y'all remember the days when you used to go to the club, the bar, and there was always the live bands? And there was always some dumbass that was way too drunk wanting to hear Freebird again. Did you ever want to throw your glass of beer at him or anything? I got close one time. Say Freebird one more time, and we're squaring.
Free bird one more time.
God, I hate that song. Oh. Bougie pigeon. That is right, Grandma Sherry. That pigeon is bougie.
Well, that pigeon's daughter came over and really helped, give them a makeover so they could be camera ready.
Really? The fuck?
Of course.
People are weird up here.
They really are.
But I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, well, the one tried to bring her daughter into some YouTube mess, and that backfired. Don't do that shit. Leave your kids out of this. Leave kids out of this. Never use your child to tell somebody.
I'm sick of this current thing where people say, "Oh, pigeons are really smart. They're able to find their way home in the sort of the spectrum of intelligence. Being able to find where you live is not that great a challenge."
It really ain't, is it?
Nope.
Can do that.
But I get
they
what
can carry a
Robin's
message.
saying.
Sorry, I forgot. They can carry a message that's tied to them. Again, my 5-year-old could do that.
Yeah, they came home from kindergarten with a pin to their back, just like a pigeon.
Now crows are smart and ravens, but them things got a memory.
Yeah, because they
keep
could
a tally
recognize
sheet.
faces.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't forget faces. Not only do they recognize them, they do not forget them. So if you're good to them, that's a good thing. If you're bad to them, ooh, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, my dad raised crows. They're interesting. If that's how you measure intelligence, our society is doomed.
Mind people.
Even pigeons seem to have problems with living close to people. Imagine you want to feed a bird and it just throws the food away. Just look at it. It's like it doesn't have a single thought in its head. This one somehow got its feet stuck. I can hear evolution shaking its head in disbelief. How can someone be that stupid? Well, it happens. Yeah, here's pigeons getting sucked into the grain, and they do nothing to avoid it. They don't even seem to realize what exactly is going on.
Beep beep, motherfuckers.
Oh, the ending. Oh, I wasn't ready for that, but I was over here cracking up. Oh,
Yes. Probably have to edit the end of that.
beep, beep, motherfuckers. Chris, I'm here to cause some trouble. You good with that? No? Well, look, it's going to happen.
I loved the Lenny song. That one was
Lenny's World.
spot
Very
on.
good. Something about fire sticks.
Yeah.
In Lenny's World, every link is dangerous or so. I don't know. It was funny, though.
It was hilarious.
Grandma Sherry, I think that goes for all pigeons, not just African or European. It doesn't say either way. So I think it's just unladen.
Not a matter of where he grips it.
Grain needs a hellfire from you, Soup.
Oh, she loves hellfire. I want Grain to say it. I'm waiting for Grain. Hers will be that sweet hellfire.
All right, Grain, it's your turn next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so was Harper and Frank was great.
Wait, is there a Harper and Frank
What?
song that I missed?
I haven't
Who's
heard
song?
it yet.
Well,
Yeah, there is.
Frank went up on Purples, I heard.
Yeah, and he's very mad. Nobody believes him and Harper had a baby. He's
No.
upset.
I'm not believing it. I'm not stupid.
So there's that. Is there a new song that we haven't heard, and can we play it?
Yes, it's a reason it's called Bird Brain. No, I'm not believing that they had a child. Now you can knock that nonsense off. New Harper and oh, it is? Okay, hold on.
Well,
Give me a
if
sec.
it's new, why don't we just drop their link so that everybody can go over and see it on their
Yeah,
channel?
I'm going to their channel.
Because I don't want to do that if it's new.
I got
Let
it.
them get the views on that. I'm sure it's hysterical.
There we go. So there's that. I know where that comes from.
So there's that says play anything. Why don't you play
Yeah.
one of
I've
one-
never heard So There's That. Where
Wait.
did that come from?
Why don't
Wait
you
a minute.
play one
Wait.
of their other songs so that
Wait.
people can get an idea and go sub up?
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Dree said soup. When Peaches congratulated Harper on panel, Harper didn't say anything. What? Poor
Wow.
old Peaches. She just bless her. She's a whole bless your heart. And she is. I just bless her heart all the time. But Harper didn't say that. That's very telling. Because if I just had a baby and you congratulate me on it, especially if I'm 50 and just had a baby, that's a big congratulations. It can happen, but it's, you know.
I love all the babies. Congratulate me on a random's baby, and I'm going to hug you and tell you thanks.
Yeah, they don't have a baby, but she
Yeah, but
doesn't
my
say
thing.
anything is very telling right there. They don't have a baby, but y'all go ahead and believe it. I cannot believe how people are so gullible. I shit you not, girl. Peaches said congrats, Harper, and Harper completely ignored it. Yes,
Yes.
that would
yes.
be great. Yeah,
We would appreciate that. We don't want to hear about that. But you
that
know.
girl is so young to have so many problems. I swear, every time you see her in the chat, I might die tomorrow. Laughing face emoji. I went to the doctor and he said I had terminal da-da-da-da. Laughing face emoji. Like, anybody go and correct this youngin'? Tell her to stop doing that.
We don't want to hear about your sick cooter.
We don't.
There's somebody get her and correct her and help her. She's lost out here.
Speaking of correcting youngsters, I found that clip while I was going through stuff. I'm trying to clear off a whole load of rubbish off my aging and ailing computer. I found that little clip that I sent you about the parent using all the slang that kids use in order to embarrass the kids.
Yes.
Do you remember that? The guy going through the drive-through.
Yes.
This is great. If
Yes,
anybody
I love
is
it.
going through this stage of kids using ridiculous slang.
Hi fam. I'm kind of feeling skibbity, so I've got off my get to come up to rizz up McChicken, please. IRL. Thanks. That sounds Sigma. It's just vibe check. I'm thirsty, so maybe. Do you have a medium lemonade? Oh, that sounds bussin'. Do you have the Sunday? Oh, if you have the Sunday, I will hit the gritty. No cap. Oh, my daughters are shook. Don't be salty. Yeah. Oof. Let's go chocolate. Weird flex. Small, but great, thanks. No, it's all good. Yeet.
That dad, he pulled that off effortlessly. What the fuck is a skibbity?
He managed to cram so many things in there.
Hey,
You know,
fam.
weird flex,
Look,
yeets,
when he pulls up saying, hey, fam,
feeling skibbity.
I want to visit or something. I don't know. He just did it so good. His daughters are back there just cringing. I got news for you, youngsters. I cringe when you all are acting like that. You're weird. What's a skibbity? Toilet. What is this weird stuff y'all speak of?
It's a
I
foreign
just love
language.
the continuing and very real cringe that is going on in the back seat from his daughters.
Oh, God. A local news station tried it. It went viral. Was on Jimmy Fallon. It was so bad. This guy was good, though. He did it.
Yeah, he did. He must have practiced.
On God. I hate on God. Pixie. When
What is Ohio toilet riz? I live in Ohio and I've never heard of this.
the little one told me that they all say Ohio Riz now, and I'm like, that's a state. What does that even mean? She didn't know. And on God and no cap, you might get smacked around me saying that. I just don't do it. On God. On God. Who is that Clue? On God. On God. Like, are you going to cough up a lung saying that? Calm down, lady.
You say that
No
one more
one
time.
wants to hear about your snail trail either, weirdo.
What?
Stop.
No.
Your sick cooter at home. Again.
Another one with a sick cooter. Mm-hmm. And then you hear, what's his name? Cletus. Y'all know about my wife. She's really awesome. Yeah. On God, what he said, bitches. Fiance. Fiance said it. Where is
Apparently,
Grandma Spirit?
Ohio is the slang term for anything weird or absurd.
What? It don't make sense. On God, bruh.
I'm not that cool. I ain't talk like that.
God.
Yeah, and now we're seeing YouTubers nasty
Beyonce.
toilets. What is up with that?
Grandma Sherry told me, she's like, I don't know what she's saying. This whole time I thought she was saying Beyonce.
Yeah.
Grandma Sherry, I don't want to hug you so bad right now.
I love her. And it does when I hear her say it. Now I hear Beyonce. Does he have a name? Why? I feel like a woman like her didn't have a man until recently and doesn't know how to act. So he said,
Are you
"Baby, I
Clue?
won't
You
get
talking
down.
about
They call
Clue?
me Cletus."
Is
Oh,
his
yeah.
real name Cletus?
I hope so. It
Can we
better
just
be.
say, Clue must really, really, really love her toilet because she does not want to take the ring off it.
No.
Right?
She won't even, she keeps blaming the ex. But anyway, I don't think she's ever had a man, honestly, until recently. Because the obsession with the term fiance rings all kinds of bells for me that this is new for you, isn't it? It's like, you know, a little 18-year-old just got engaged and she's going around calling, fiance said, fiance told me. That's what it puts me in mind of when we have a 30-some, I don't know how old she is. She's got to be in her 30s or 40s. Way too excited about the word fiance. Fiance. Oh, God.
Can I just say, though, that Cletus looks like a Cletus?
Mm-hmm.
Does he look like a
Yes.
Cletus? Like your textbook kind of Cletus?
His parents hated him, if that's his name.
His
But
t-shirt dirty and everything.
he looks like Cletus. He wears overalls. I saw him in court once on a thumbnail.
Yeah, he wore overalls
Bruh.
to court.
Yes. Bruh's another one. I can't. Don't call me bruh.
No.
Or bra. Hey, Remy. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda's going to tell the truth if nobody will. Well done, Frank, announcing your baby and how you want to protect him on Perp's channel. The woman who told the world you threatened to unalive her minor child in the most horrific way. That is so true. You okay, Frank?
But she's Perp's so forgiving. She, chops it up there with him on panel now. Lets him come up on panel. Remember, he was like a lifetime. He got a lifetime ban before Magpie got a lifetime ban.
Magpie.
So there's hope for you, Magpie.
You can be back on panel any day.
She's obviously reached new levels of Zen. She's the Mahatma Gandhi of Iowa. Was it Mahatma heated jackets?
Oh, Lord. People are so... You're
killing me.
Of coming after your minor child. It's F-U on God forever, okay? We ain't cutting it up on your channel. I ain't taking a link and announcing they didn't have a child. The non-birth of a non-child of mine. Hell no.
Are they mad about their song too? I bet they are.
Well, people are laughing at y'all. I hate to break it to y'all. Everybody's laughing at you. Nobody believes y'all had a child. And even if
you're laughing at them before they said they had a baby.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
His Sunday go-to meeting overall.
What concerns me is that when people keep saying Frankenharper's baby, it sounds like they made it out of bits, like Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, no.
Frankenharper's baby.
Well,
oh God.
It's alive.
It's alive. On God.
It is. Oh,
I'm going to say on God all day now. Mm-hmm.
Oh God. What was that kid sent that you were popping off about? What was it that they
Blood.
said?
Blood.
Oh, yeah.
I texted that kid and said, not here.
Not here.
Mm-hmm. I said to the little one, you need to explain when they text, they're to speak like they got some sense. I can't. It's just too cringe. I can't even look at it. Blood. You make me sick. Kids calling each other kids here in the Tennessee mountains. Can you all imagine? I'll be right back.
She's going to go and wash the cringe off.
I'm next.
Hello, is somebody saying Heather's engaged?
I heard
Yes.
he was engaged, so I just
Is
wanted
this
to
Mr.
congratulate.
M83?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Is that the Mexican gang that Tabby sent after Purple? Oh no, that was M13. That's right.
Different gang. One's a band, one's a gang.
Yeah, Heather, I live in Ohio and I don't know what skibbity is. You're welcome, honey. We love you.
Sometimes you just don't want to know. You just look at the kid and I'm like, just, I don't say that again. Just don't.
What's Skibbity, Ohio? Do you know what the hell that's about? Skibbity. He's too old too. He's 23. You don't even understand. All right. Sorry. We're too old.
My slang expert is gone for the weekend, so I can offer you no insight. I'll get back to you on it.
Did you ask one of the younger generations?
I think I just asked my son. He said he don't
too, and I didn't get an answer. That's where I went.
He ain't in school. This man runs his own business. He ain't worried about it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him. That's why he's running his own business. He doesn't say stupid things like skibbity toilet.
He looked at me like I was dumb. He was like, what?
Yeah, I've literally turned into that person that complains about everything that the younger generations do. I always got annoyed by that, by my parents, and now here I am doing it.
What's the word? Cantankerous? Ornery? That's good.
Ornery. Yes.
Well, there you go. Skibbity, pronounced skibbity, has no inherent meaning. It can be used as wacky adjective to mean cool, bad, or dumb.
Cool, bad, or dumb. It's like complete opposites.
Right. Well, how can it sucks? I get it, especially our weather.
Coffee Talk with Shining Survivors. You missed it. Frank and Harper had a baby, and on God.
Skibbity.
Skibbity.
Say it again, Eliza.
Skibbity.
Skibbity. Pearl.
Yes, Pearl, say it.
Say it, Pearl. Boom.
Skibbity or boom. Boom.
Boom.
She said skibbity or boom.
We are too old to say this shit. It just sounds wrong.
You know what's funny is the bee was using boom the other day to explain how she had solved and cracked a case. And every time she made a point, it was boom in her way of talking. And the girls were kind of...
She doesn't even know where she got it from.
She doesn't. And I'm like... She doesn't know what's happening to her. This is a precursor to insanity. I know a lady that uses boom after everything or facts. And yeah, look at her now. You got people making songs about her. It's just a bad road. You don't want to go down it. And the Jeeps. Yep. Not the boom. The boom.
Not the boom.
Yep, the boom.
What case does she solve, Pixie? I love you.
I think she was talking about the newer one that's been talking about for a year.
I just assumed that she was putting the CDs away.
Boom.
Lindsay, the concealed carry boom. I saw a rapper had a gun in his pocket and shot himself during a interview. It was the funniest thing I ever saw since you're talking about concealed carry boom.
Who did?
It's a clip of a rapper. I don't know which, a minor rapper.
I don't know him either. Right.
But in Texas, he was being interviewed. He managed to shoot himself.
Oh, he's the Barney Fife of rappers now. No one's going to let
Barney
He'll never live it down. The idiot shot himself. Oh, my God.
Well, the funny part to me was that the guy that was interviewing him, dude didn't jump, didn't flinch, nothing. He was like, did you shoot him? Did he shoot you? What happened? Like, he was so chill about it. Like, gunfire did not just go off 3 feet from him. It was so wild.
Oh, wow. He must be used to it, you know. Shot himself. That's embarrassing. How do you explain that?
I'm sure it is. You look like such an idiot. Talk about shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
His next rap song. Can you imagine?
Oh, they're probably making rap songs about it.
I might write a rap song tonight called Shooting from the Hip. Y'all don't know. I could do it.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
She might.
Eat me a couple gummies. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
It's the rapper from Houston, Texas called Too Low, which is ironically where he was storing his gun when all this happened.
It was too low. I miss these kind of lives where we don't have a plan and we just go with it. We just jump from subject to subject. It's just refreshing for me. Phew. It's probably confusing for the chat.
Yeah, they're probably like, What are they even talking about? But
All kinds of people. I'm just here to talk about everybody today. On God.
who said that? Somebody said Emerald Lagasse. Boom. No grain. That was bam.
Pearl can do it.
When Queen Bee was talking about something the other day, for some reason she was doing the whole exposed thing, which is meant to be my accent. And I've now suddenly drifted into not being a Cockney, but actually an Australian man, which is quite entertaining.
She sounded so stupid. I heard her. I'm like, no, this ain't even funny, sweetheart. You sound pathetic. I don't know. Americans trying to do British accents never just, I don't know why. I just never liked it. Just don't find
So
it.
yes, I did say, well, in a conversation with Grandma Sherry was there, I said, yeah, apparently that's my accent from back when I was an Australian man.
An Australian man. Yeah. Pixie. Oh, Lord.
It was Pixie. Pixie's a troublemaker. That's why I like her.
Pixie's funny. You can cut up with Pixie.
You can, and I love people I can cut up with.
I do too.
That's why I poke at you all the time, Sue.
I know. Same. Have you met any of your family recently? You've been keeping up with them?
No, babe, I ain't met none of them recently, except you. You're my new cousin.
It was Pixie. She started it. Bam and boom. So what else is going on out here besides Frank and Harper did not have a child? So let's see. I always got something to talk about.
Apparently, a few people did not have cancer.
Right.
Well, that's always good news.
Right?
Congratulations. No cancer.
But they're acting like it's a horrible thing to not have cancer. It's kind of weird. I thought that was a good thing if you don't have cancer.
It should be.
It is at my house. What else happened? A lot of doxing.
A whole lot of doxing. It's been a busy 24 hours with that.
Ooh, a lot of doxing.
That made me feel weird.
Yeah, this is always the thing, isn't it? When it starts involving the privacy of things that have happened around children. I'm not even saying the children are involved. I'm just saying situations that surround children. I've never felt right about it. I always go back to our feelings about the whole situation with Alita and the way that custody issue was just dragged out in public for no reason. Just to score points, there's still a teenage girl sort of involved in that. I hate it.
Right, and they know that authorities are involved, so leave it alone. Why does that need to be brought to YouTube? It sounds like people are handling it. This is not somebody that is, a child that is in need of help.
And I get why
like it's all being handled.
And I'm not speaking up for any of the adults in this. I'm sure that there are a whole shit show all of their own. That was certainly the situation with that circumstance in the past. It didn't reflect well on either side, but there were no saints and heroes anywhere.
Nowhere. Everybody lost. I promise you that.
Oh, yes, that's true. Karen announced that she's the type of lady that'll pull up, that'll get in her car and drive to your house. And then Tabby put her address in chat, but they deleted it. So,
Yeah, that was a stupid move.
Yeah, it was a stupid move, but I must admit, if I lived in the States and Karen said that, I'd be like, come on then, girl, pull up.
Yeah. Yep. saves Tabby from having to buy a plane ticket,
Yeah. Back to what we were talking about. I get why the person that did what they did is so aggravated with the person they doxed. I get the anger, but I'm going to tell you something. Think about your moves, both of you. It's getting a little too messy.
Yeah,
it's
family members
real messy.
In, and it's just, this shit's wrong. All of it's wrong on both sides. All of it's wrong.
Hey, lovely. Lovely the Laundry is somebody that I've seen in a couple of voice chats that I've been in, and whose opinion is always interesting, and I always like to hear. And it's lovely to see you there. I don't really know you, but it's wonderful to see you.
She's been around for a long time. I always enjoy her input. Oh, y'all, listen. I was looking on YouTube. Traders finally got word of Queen OG. She made it.
Really?
Stop.
Let me read it. I'm going to read it. This was 19 hours ago. Queen OG, can I get the number to the mafia? I door dashed them, but they never did deliver the hit I ordered. Also, unblock me. It is customary that non-drama creators like us have a sit down like civilized mafioso. What? Girl, I have so many questions. Also, I need a doctor, such as yourself. It's private, though. She's a damn nut. Yes, the lady that came back from the coma.
Oh. See, it's private. That's what happens when you got cooter problems. You keep that stuff private.
I'm just glad Traders got wind of it.
Traders is she'll do it justice. I can't wait.
Yeah, we were all waiting for Traders to get a hold of it, because that's whose take I wanted to hear on it.
I want to hear hers.
It with such humor.
I was going to give mine, but they never sent them back to school last week, and I really wanted to go in. I don't want to have to hold back.
Jones is here, so you might want to let her know all the stuff that's her fault so far.
Oh yeah, Jones, and we are passing the torch to you in 2025. Everything is your fault now. It was the jerks in 2024. You've been prepping for it for the end of 20. So it's all your fault now. Okay.
Yep. The torch has been passed.
You okay with that, Joneson?
Can we just remind people of the assassin who took out Queen OG?
That damn six up in earth.
God, and I thought she was just a window ninja.
Nope. Turns out there's a whole other side.
I love that. That's gorgeous.
You're just saying that because it's your wife.
I don't know if she wants to be my wife anymore since she took off with the pink RV. I'm pretty upset.
Yes.
She hasn't brought it back yet?
No, but she's been sick, so I'm going to give her some time.
Okay.
Yes, Grain. You can start placing blame now. Joneson, you good?
Y'all know how I am. I just hold on forever.
Let's see. I love Amanda's comments. Let me pin that and read it. When I see the replays of the F shit, that was hard enough to watch the first time. It makes me angry when there's so many of these soul suckers on here. Aren't they, though? Instead of just you saying I was wrong or I overreacted, let me go fake like I'm in a coma. That's a new one. Calm down. It's not that deep.
Pixie, I think she's awake again. She was awake. She had to wake up. She wanted to go to Tahoe.
Yeah, nobody wants to miss Tahoe. You've got to wake your ass up out of the coma for that.
She was awake, but she was not open to questions. Even though I went in there politely under my usual username, she was not responsive to questions.
No, especially yours, which was actually you were easy on her and asked her a very normal question, but all she could come back with is, I'm not doing this. Here we go. Haters. It's not what this is, but okay.
I've been waiting for your Queen OG impression.
It's coming. I'm working myself up to it. I've been listening to her. I'm getting the franticness down. She's very frantic. It's coming.
Good.
It ain't coming unless I can glue an eyelash to your cheek.
That's what we need is your wonky eyelashes.
Yeah, if you put on a wonky eyelash,
I'll do it. And I'll put in some glue extensions too.
it'll work.
It'll work.
That would be a great name for a sort of bougie little California wine bar. The Wonky Eyelash.
The wonky eyelash. And then listen, y'all, I'm just going to talk about, since we're on the subject, she's went to our community wall, the lady that faked her coma the other day. Just a picture of herself. It's a selfie like, hey, I'm good over here. Those LA fires didn't get me. You're nowhere near those LA fires.
You're at the other end of Cali, lady.
I would like to reassure any of our listeners that I am safe during the California fires. They have not damaged my house or affected my breathing in any way. I'm very relieved.
We're safe here in Ohio, too.
I think we're here in East Tennessee. We're good. Yeah. I'll show you a picture of myself later to prove it. Yeah,
I also am good from the California fires. I'm an hour away.
Yeah, someone who's actually close.
That any of you are really safe until I see you bouncing across a lake on a boat with your eyelash fluttering in the wind.
And twerking.
Yeah, I agree, Bubblegum. Definitely sick in the head to do something like that. You're not right. Yeah. No admittance, no apology. It's a free-for-all to say how disgusting that was. That's how I feel about it. No one's going to shame me anyway. I feel away.
Any UK watchers, OG pulled at Catherine Jenkins.
She did what?
Catherine Jenkins is a relatively obscure, sort of mildly famous Welsh opera singer. Okay, so like she's been wheeled out to do a few national anthems, but she's not really that famous. I'm pretty sure you've probably heard of David Beckham, who was married to one of the Spice Girls, a footballer. Yeah. Well, Catherine Jenkins came out of nowhere and said she would like to stop these rumours that she was having an affair with David Beckham. There is no truth in it, and she will not be saying anything further. Nobody ever suggested you were remotely involved with David Beckham. But then she was on the front of all newspapers because she said that. No one could find a single hint of this alleged rumour that she'd had an affair with David Beckham.
So she just says that for the sake of saying it? Like she wants, yeah. Oh,
it was a publicity ploy. And then, of course, I've told people I'm not commenting on this. I'm not saying anything any further. It was a spectacular bit of self-publicity.
Exactly, Remy. Ever notice how calling someone out or simply disagreeing makes you a hater now? That's been on the rise for a while. If you call it out or disagree, you're now a hater.
Or you could get called a wannabe caller outer.
What's a wannabe caller out? That sounds so weird.
Well, who do you think would say something like that?
Well,
Jody Sue.
You want me to narrow that down?
Jody Sue.
Is that a bird flu phase?
Oh, Jody Sue.
Jody Sue called us. She said the jerks are wannabe caller outers.
Oh, okay. I like that. Well, it's better than some of the things I've been.
That's an absolutely fabulous thing to be called by the camper van Blanche Dubois. She is the epitome of the character from Streetcar Named Desire. You know, I rely on the comfort of strangers. She seriously was really playing into Ziggy's hands the other day, and I don't know what on earth came over her.
Right, Deets? It's not so bad. I've been called much worse. I was thinking. What is it? Perp says? I've been called much worse, but much better. That is nothing to brag about, babe.
It's such a bizarre thing to say, isn't it? I've been called worse by much better. Like, even better people than you think that I'm really shit. Okay.
So they agree with me.
Exactly.
Had to go get my glasses. I'm back.
Welcome back. I have to go get new glasses because I can't see for shit in mine anymore. I need new ones. That's how old I am. New glasses old.
Yeah. No, I've had glasses since I was like 31. I had bad vision for a while.
I think I got my first pair at like 8 or 9. I was pretty young.
Oh, yeah, that's young.
Ironically,
bifocals
one
at
of
like
the few
24.
things on me that works is my eyes. I can do hand sewing and read small print still. It's not much of a comfort when everything else is going to shit, but there you go.
Well, I gotta say, little devil question, ladies, why does Perp hate Tabby so much? Huh? What is the history on that? I'm a little lost.
There's so much back and forth from so long ago. I'm not quite sure exactly how it started.
It started over Ziggy.
Oh, okay.
Ziggy.
Gotcha.
It started because Tabby and Perp were friends. And Tabby used to keep going to her saying, Ziggy wants me to listen to all these clips and help with this court case. And I find it really stressful and it's really upsetting for me, but I've got to do it because Ziggy's told me I need to do it. And Perp was very sympathetic. And it turned out that was a whole load of drama that wasn't exactly true, that Tabby had volunteered to do clips. So, yeah, that's how it started. And Perp was like, you've been lying to me, and because you lied to me, I made a fool of myself having to go to Ziggy about it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. God, their beef goes way back.
Well, you see, I remember intimately the start of that beef because that was the first time that our Discord, Ziggy's Discord as it was featured on a channel. Because we weren't immediately outraged and calling shit out and having a private conversation in Discord about it. During which time,
oh yes,
a family photograph that I was showing people in private conversation was put on her live and then on a video
of a child,
full face and name of a toddler. So yeah, I remember it very well.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Give you shit about removing it. I remember that. Prove it. Prove it.
Won't prove it to you. Yeah. Another one of the Discord leaks, again, where we're not moved or touched by it.
I love that Discord leak. Oh, I laughed so much.
All the Discord leaks. I think the pigeons are coming home to roost with Discord leaks here pretty soon.
Well, we're just going to go over our own from a year ago.
Yeah, we are.
Keep up, Lenny.
It was hilarious watching a little bit of that last night when Nicolina was going on about we're a bunch of old spinsters, to which I say, why are all these fucking people in my house? If I'm an old spinster, why can't I get a moment's peace?
I just want 5 minutes.
I think that's for people that are really short on insults. So they just go, like, how are you going to call somebody old when you're older than them? That doesn't work. Yes, I smell one coming too, Bratley. The time slot. Yeah. The only thing that'll hold those two off is everybody speculating on it.
Shout out to Brantley. I was in a voice chat with him this afternoon.
I love Brantley.
A sort of wide sort of spectrum of discussion. We talked about the 80s, loads of things. And I really enjoyed it. He's sort of articulate, thoughtful, charming, and I really enjoyed listening to you, Brantley, and see you here.
I love talking to Brantley. In a world of this, not a world, but in this sector where there are no like normal men,
Brantley's a unicorn. He is that really rarity. He's a normal bloke in this sector. What on earth?
And you can tell it's not a put on. It ain't fake.
Actually normal?
Actually normal.
How refreshing. That's nice.
Yep. It's rare. It's
unheard of. It's not rare.
What I've seen in this sector of dudes, it's just never been good. It's always something. I think the first one I didn't introduce or meet him. I just saw his channel was freaking Benny Keys. How far? It went downhill from there. Never got better.
I would also give a shout out to Josh B, who's also another sensible and charming person and very funny. And where are you?
Where
are you,
is
King?
Josh B? I said that in somebody's chat yesterday or somewhere. Anybody know where Josh B is? Yes, JBT, of course.
JBT is the best. That's why JBT is the one with my phone number. I talk to JBT pretty often. I love him.
JBT is like a level above this sector, though. I don't consider him sullied by the swamp that is this sector of YouTube.
Bradley, just the opposite. I wish you would talk more, bud. I like when you talk. Yeah, we love JBT. That's right. You're a beautiful antique, as Bugsy said. Josh B is working. Last I spoke to him, he said he would be gone for a bit. Well, we definitely miss Josh B, and he's one you notice when he's gone. We do too, Georgette. Hopefully he'll be back at some point. We need normal people doing live streams. I'm not talking about us. We just went live and started talking.
Who the hell called us normal?
Hi, I miss my hoo-ha. I know, don't anybody block that. I know what that is from. Talk about my
is that somebody from the Marines?
Oh, God. Hoo-ha is here.
Hoo-ha. That is not the Marine hoo-ha.
Hey, yep.
Hoo-ha.
Do they have privates in the Marines? I don't know much about the military.
I don't know. I wasn't invited.
Yeah. You was thinking of... Wait, oh my gosh, I was thinking AB was Josh. No.
I heard somebody's been looking for AB's name, which like 98% of this community already knows. Come on,
I was amazed that somebody didn't know AB's name.
You are so slow if you have not caught his name by now.
There are aliens who know AB's name.
I know, right?
They'd like him to phone home.
She's like, yeah, I got some help with that. I'm like, Susan, his name's been out here.
Hey, yep, good to see you, sweetheart.
All right, ladies, I have got to drop down and start on dinner. It's 4:30 here.
You're as bad as me. Hour and a half. You got to move around. You can't sit still anymore.
I do. I really do. I don't know how people go live for 6 hours. Ow.
I'm sitting here in the chair, like shifting back and forth. I've got up and walked around a couple times.
I don't know how they do it.
I'm not like Ziggy staring at the ceiling all weird and shit. But
yeah, or pacing back and forth. Oh, God. But anyway, I got to go cook. I love you.
Bye, Sue.
Bye-bye.
No, Deets, we listen. We don't judge.
She's got to take the long walk down to the local Dollar General to feed a child.
She does. Soup will be going live soon. Needing cash apps for Dollar General.
What will she make tonight?
She needs to pick up some Mr. Pibb, apparently. I heard Mr. Pibb is the answer to being able to do the long lives.
I love that, Deets. That's fantastic. When is the next HOA meeting? I don't want to miss it. We can talk about my new documentary that's coming out. It's international. It's called the Anti-Innocence Project.
Tank is determined to get us cancelled in 2025.
I'm working hard, ladies. I know you're counting on me.
She doesn't really have it. Can I just stress? She doesn't really have any opinion Andy's situation with someone else. She just loves the idea of saying that he's innocent, that he wasn't on the road.
I like poking. I can't stop. I'm sorry. If somebody's like, don't push that button, I'm like, which one? What's it do? Lord, just had an annual tightening done and bleach for my cruise. I can't.
That would be a great name for a channel if it isn't for the fact that you get absolutely ripped for copyright. The Pib. Tonight on the Pib.
Tonight on the Pib.
It's Deets again.
We're about to find out who hasn't paid their HOA fees. Andy is innocent. He wasn't on the road. I know he wasn't. I have to try Mr. Pibb. I'm a Dr. Pepper drinker, but I'm willing to look. I'm willing to look into the Pibb.
If anybody would like to play bingo while watching Ziggy later.
Stop. Hope y'all got your screenshots sent into the winners. I do like cherry deets. I think that would be good. I'm going to give it a shot. Tree, stop. On God.
It would be speed bingo, and also the problem would be who would be the quickest just to shout bingo or house. Mr. Pibb, he does not have a degree. Now, you see, you can't say that, Grandma, because in certain situations where almost everybody has a doctorate, like the consultant level in hospitals over here, rather than being called doctor, they're called Mr. Because everybody in there's a doctor, so you've got to be something extra special. So perhaps Mr. Pibb is above the doctor.
It's YouTube. He can be a doctor. That's right, Dees. We can be anything we want to be.
Isn't everyone a doctor on here?
Well, I don't know if y'all knew, but I made the internet. It was me and OG. We worked together. I'm so glad we never put up those dumb polls. Have you hit the thumbs up?
They really wind me up, and I get.
They bother me.
My nearest experience of what it must be like to have oppositional defiance disorder, where everything is a challenge, is when I see those boxes, I will always click no and I will dismiss, and you will not be getting a thumbs up from me. I don't know why, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'm more than likely going to give you a thumbs up regardless if I'm on your channel in any way. But if you've got that big block of box over the chat that I've got to keep trying to get rid of, that will infuriate me.
Yep, I dismiss them every time. You got to earn a like from me.
And they seem to be everywhere now.
Yeah.
Well, not here.
No,
Right.
not here.
There will never be one of those here.
I mean, we appreciate it if you guys hit it, but we're not going to browbeat you with a
No, I'll ask you to hit the like, but you'll never have to do a poll.
Yes, rocket scientist is very impressive, or even more impressive, the infamous rocket surgeon. as
What
it's
rocket
been
surgeon?
used.
That sounds
Yeah.
very fancy.
Yes, when people go, you have to be a brain scientist or some kind of rocket surgeon. I think you may have got that mixed up. Look about and find around.
Yeah, it reminds me of the guy on that show Modern Family who always got the phrases mixed up.
I remember what the face being one of them very early on because it just, for some reason, really amused me. WTF, what the face.
Yeah.
Yes, I can confirm Ziggy does know that there are other grocery stores. She was in one the other night. It was there that she was complaining about the fact that she wasn't in the Dollar General. I don't know what the latest news is on the Dollar General situation. I don't know whether the Zigsters are starting up an international picket line outside their local Dollar Generals to protest the fact that Ziggy has been asked not to record in there. But she seemed to think that it's a right. They don't have the right to refuse her. I'm pretty sure as a private establishment they have the right to say you can't film in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, and she tried to say that people were trying to stop her from being able to get food and feed her family. All that, even if it was YouTube. How would that stop you from getting food for your family or feeding your family? They said don't film in there. They didn't say you couldn't shop there. They just said you couldn't do your YouTube show from there.
Well, there's always DoorDash. I'm sure Fred would appreciate it.
She did say you can't get something from DoorDash for $10.
She could just go to the store, not on YouTube.
Right? I have never gone grocery shopping live.
Nope.
Woo, exciting
never.
stuff.
Imagine.
But I was very excited this week because I caught pork roast half off. And I bought 5.
You know, I have a theory. When McDonald's brings back the McRib sandwich, that's when you're going to see pork on sale in the supermarkets. Because they bring it back when the cost of pork is low.
Is that thing even pork?
The McRib, yeah. It actually is.
I don't think I've ever eaten one.
I had a bite of one in Florida in 1990, and it was not for me. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody loving the laundry said pork-ish.
That is the one thing I like from McDonald's.
I don't really like pork.
I don't know
They were
why.
onto a loser from the beginning, but I thought I'd try one because everyone was hyping them. So, I mean, really, I was never likely to like it, but no, I didn't.
Yeah, I like a McRib. I don't really care for McDonald's otherwise, but I do like their McRib sandwiches. I don't want to know everything that's in it. I'm sure it's not great, but I've been informed that it is pork.
I've been informed it is pork. I love that.
I like them. I don't, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one. They just look weird to me.
Deets, I'm not sure that it works like that. It's not like a vaccine injection doesn't make you. Sorry, I'll stop right there.
Yeah.
Mystery meat molded into a rib shape. Pixie's really selling that. Pixie should write up Ziggy's evening menus. The descriptions will be excellent.
Well, I'm sure it'll sound better than it looks.
Says you, Pearl. She doesn't believe you.
I'm not knocking the method. I'm just questioning the results. I've never liked spam either. It's not for me. Yes, Sassy, exactly that. Sassy's got it right on the money, is ironically.
Right, that is true.
It's actually the closest she's come to a confession of it being a grift. She needs the film.
I believe Tiny is right. I think when I looked it up, somebody else was talking about the McRib. Oh, it was Josh and his mama. And I did look it up, and that's what it is.
Oh, okay. I just saw a video of them this morning where their rooster had gotten loose, the main one.
Did you see? Did you see the video of them? He says he got it on TikTok. He said it was he saw so many videos. So he bought it off of TikTok. It was like a whole ham leg or something. It was like, it looked like a pig's leg, okay? It's huge. And she said, you saw it on a video? He goes, okay, I saw a video. But they have it and they you just leave it out on your table. It had a little stand and everything.
That's so weird.
And they leave it out for like until it's gone, I guess. And it's that's
you mean like a Parma ham, like prosciutto?
Yes, that's what I think. They called it a Serrano ham, I think, but yes.
Yeah, it's probably because Parma ham is actually sort of trademarked. It has to be from Parma, but it's the same thing, just from a slightly different place.
So Pearl knows of this.
Pearl's very fancy.
She is very fancy. Well, I don't know how fancy. Like, that does not seem fancy. You know, people would think if they came into my house if we had a ham as like a centerpiece on the table.
Again, it's not for me. There's a lot of fancy things that other people claim are extra, and they are just not for me. I think champagne is overrated. I really, really don't like caviar. Caviar to me is like a very expensive experience of are you going to spit or swallow? I would rather not, thank you.
That's the other thing. He paid $200 for that ham. And Mama was like, what? Anyway, if you haven't watched that video, you should watch it. It was pretty hilarious. Her face, was my face. I was like, oh no. Anyway.
The nerve of this woman. Jonesing, how dare you come in here? You jewelry thief.
It was Jonesing anyway.
Jones in 2025.
That's right. 2025. Don't come in here like that. You know it was you. That's right.
When the stock market crashes, I expect to see Jones's face on the news.
All right, ladies. Well, much like Soup, I can't sit still any longer, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna make this kid something to eat.
No, it's been a spontaneous hour and 40 minutes. That's about right. That's
right. That's not bad. That's not bad for I'm bored. Everybody in the house left me. Y'all want to do something? And Eliza, of course, is always the first one to pop up. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it. She's always down for going live. I love her.
Yeah, Grandma Sherry, in a twist on the famous picture, I'm the pearl without an earring rather than the girl with the pearl earring.
Those hams stink up the whole house. I would believe it. I could not even imagine.
Shall we leave with an instruction to Ziggy to solve all her shopping problems, i.e. get a job?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just hit that. Hang on a sec. Let me find it.
And we'll see you all later, hopefully this week.
She's only 42, but every dollar in her pocket is freshly leached off you. And as long as you keep paying up, every time she squeals and sobs, I can guarantee you one thing: she will never get a job. It's time to stop your crying. Ziggy, have some dignity. It's time to get a job, girl. No one else here lives for free. It's time to get a job, girl. No one else here lives for free. That it ain't no kindness to let her spend all day in bed, while you stretch your monthly money to buy new drawers for Fred. And while you're penny pinching and stretching out your cash, she'll sob for Venus and drop a 50 on DoorDash. It's time to stop your begging. Ziggy, have some dignity. It's time to get a job, girl. No one else here lives for free. As long as you keep paying up, every time she squeals and sobs, I can guarantee